The entire football world was waiting for one matchup, Haaland versus Mbappe. Two goal machines finally meeting on the international stage. Cameras were ready, fans were buzzing. And then, before kickoff even happened, one of those two superstars was sitting on the bench. What happened next was something absolutely nobody saw coming. Let us break it down. This match took place at Boston Stadium, with both Norway and France already locked into the knockout stages before kickoff. With Norway coach Ståle Solbakken making 10 changes to his starting lineup, including Manchester City forward Erling Haaland, France ended up dominating against a half-strength Norwegian side. FIFA. With qualification already secured for both sides and only top spot left to play for, Norway made 10 changes, leaving Haaland and captain Martin Odegaard as unused substitutes on the bench. NBC Sports. The dream matchup. Gone before a single ball was even kicked. Let us be honest about how big this letdown initially felt. The build-up to this game was all about the heavyweight clash between Kylian Mbappe and Haaland. FIFA. Fans across the entire world had circled this match. The narrative was set, the hype was real, and then Norway's manager pulled the plug on it entirely. But football has a funny way of writing its own stories. Norway's backup defenders were given an early warning when Kylian Mbappe hit the crossbar within just 22 seconds of kickoff. NBC Sports. The danger was clear immediately, but it was not Mbappe who would punish that vulnerable Norwegian defense. It was someone standing right next to him. Ousmane Dembele opened the scoring in the 7th minute at Boston Stadium, with Mbappe releasing the 29-year-old as he cut in from the right, dropped a shoulder, and fired across the goalkeeper into the net. Yahoo Sports. Goal number 1. And Dembele was just getting started. Dembele struck again in the 20th minute, cutting infield and curling a low shot with his left foot into the far corner. Yahoo Sports. 2 goals in 20 minutes, against a defense that had no answers whatsoever. But Norway tried to fight back immediately. Thelo Odegaard, who has a French mother, pulled one back straight from the restart with a low strike past goalkeeper Mike Maignan after the French defense had switched off. Yahoo Sports. 2-1. For a brief moment, hope flickered for the Norwegian side. That hope did not last very long. Dembele curled in his team's 3rd goal, again on his left foot and into that exact same bottom corner, this time from inside the penalty area. Yahoo Sports. All 3 of Dembele's goals saw genuinely questionable Norway defending throughout. NBC Sports. A hat trick in just 32 minutes, while the man everyone came to watch sat quietly on the bench. Let us talk about just how historically rare this achievement actually was. Dembele's 3-goal salvo was the 2nd quickest hat trick in World Cup history, trailing only the 24-minute hat trick scored by Austria's Erik Probst against Czechoslovakia back in 1954. FIFA. 3 goals in the space of 25 first-half minutes is genuinely remarkable, even if it falls short of the fastest World Cup hat trick on record held by Hungary's Laszlo Kiss, who needed less than 8 minutes against El Salvador back in 1982. Yahoo Sports. 70 years of World Cup history, and only one man has ever scored a hat trick faster than this. Norway had one more genuine chance to fight their way back into this match. Norway missed an opportunity to pull one back after halftime when they were awarded a penalty following a lazy challenge from Theo Hernandez on Oscar Bob. NBC Sports. Jorgen Strand Larsson's weak spot kick after a noticeable stutter in his run-up was easily saved by goalkeeper Mike Maignan. NBC Sports. The door was open, and Norway simply could not walk through it. France ultimately ran out comfortable 4-1 winners, with Desire Doué heading home Bradley Barcola's cross in virtually the last kick of the entire game. NBC Sports. Now, let us put Dembele's incredible season into perspective. Dembele was transformed into a Ballon d'Or winner after his PSG coach Luis Enrique moved him from the wing into a more central attacking role. Yahoo Sports. The build-up to this game was entirely about the heavyweight clash between Mbappe and Haaland, but Dembele reminded the entire world that he was actually the only Ballon d'Or winner on the pitch in Boston that day. FIFA. The hype focused on 2 rivals, but the man holding football's most prestigious individual trophy was standing right there the entire time. Let us also acknowledge the historic company Dembele has just joined. The only previous French hat tricks ever recorded at a World Cup were scored by Just Fontaine, who managed it twice in 1958, and Kylian Mbappe himself, who scored 3 goals in the 2022 final. Yahoo Sports. Just Fontaine, Kylian Mbappe, and now Ousmane Dembele. 3 names, one incredibly exclusive club in French football history. This performance carries massive significance heading into the knockout rounds, too. Dembele now has 4 goals at this tournament, exactly matching Mbappe's own tally of 4 goals, meaning the two PSG teammates have combined for 8 of France's 10 total goals so far. FIFA. This display will perhaps ease some of the pressure on captain Kylian Mbappe to always be France's designated match winner. Yahoo Sports. France no longer has just one explosive threat to worry about. They genuinely have 2. And here is the line that should worry every single remaining team in this tournament. As one football analyst put it, if Mbappe ever suffers an injury that rules him out of a game, France clearly know that Dembele is more than equipped to step up and deliver the goals they need. FIFA. This is not a team with one obvious weakness to exploit. This is a team with 2 world-class finishers, either of whom can single-handedly destroy you on any given night. Let us look at the bigger picture for both nations moving forward. France will now face one of the third-place teams, most likely Sweden, on Tuesday, June 30th in New Jersey. NBC Sports. Norway will face Ivory Coast on the very same day in Dallas, Texas. NBC Sports. Norway's manager might ultimately be proven right with his decision, since if his full-strength team can beat Ivory Coast in the round of 32, few people will even remember this subdued defeat in Boston. FIFA. A calculated gamble. That could absolutely pay off or completely backfire depending entirely on what happens next. My take on this entire situation: France did not just win a football match tonight. They sent a terrifying message to every single team left in this tournament that even when their captain barely gets a clean shooting chance, someone else on their roster is fully capable of producing one of the fastest hat tricks in World Cup history. If you thought this French team was scary with just Mbappe, you have not seen anything yet. That is the complete story of how the most anticipated individual showdown of the tournament turned into something nobody could have predicted. The bench decision, the early warning sign, the record-breaking hat trick. Drop a comment right now and tell me, were you surprised Haaland did not even play in this one? Subscribe to this channel for more World Cup shocks, highlights, and breaking stories. This is your World Cup 2026 coverage, and we will see you in the next one.